Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't buy this keyboard just yet. Let's talk through this for a minute. I know, it looks cool, it's a space saver. There are plenty of good reasons to get it, right? Well, let's go over my experience with it, and then you can let me know if it's worth getting it. So why did this keyboard catch my attention? Well, it's sleek, it has lasers, I don't like typing on tablets, and it's just overall a pretty cool product. When I saw this keyboard on Amazon, I thought it will help me use my tablet more comfortably, and I also thought that it will help me use my phone without having to handle it as much. It also would fit nicely on my desk and not require me to move my PC's keyboard to the side to then bring in another keyboard to use on my mobile devices. So when I received the product, I was happy to see that it was as shown on the product images. It was sleek, it was small, and when turned on, the projected keyboard was about the size of one of those minimalist keyboards, so plenty of space and comfortable to use. So this device also has an integrated phone stand, so you just press this right here and it pops up. This feature can actually hold a foldable very comfortably, either landscape or portrait view, doesn't really matter. And I was able to actually put a 10-inch tablet on it on landscape mode only, but I still wouldn't recommend it even though it can handle it because it's pretty unstable and it can topple over. So I was ready to use the device, so I connected it to my tablet via Bluetooth. It was super simple, didn't give me any issues. I turned it on and was ready to start typing away, but things didn't go as expected. The first thing I noticed is that it doesn't follow the QWERTY layout exactly. This could lead to some searching and pecking, which is never fun to do. The keyboard can't recognize fast typing. It takes a second for it to recognize whenever you press a key, so it kind of requires you to pause after each key press. My initial thought was, hey, still better than typing on a tablet, right? Well, after some time, it starts to wear on you, and I started to lose my patience a little bit. The key to a good user experience is that the device has to be waiting for your input, not the other way around. Many times, usually when I started typing faster, the device would pick up random letters and sometimes even enable caps lock. In addition to that, it wouldn't always let me disable caps lock on my first attempt. Small things like this really do ruin the experience of the device. The next thing that started to weigh on me was the noise. So each key press is accompanied by a beep, and this lets you know that your key press was recognized. It makes sense to have this feature because there's no haptic feedback and no other way to really let you know that your key press is recognized. However, it still gets irritating after some time. Now, there were some warning signs with the reviews, but I decided to try the product out myself. I will say though that the reviews were exactly right. Even though this is a cool idea and that I believe it can be done correctly, this device just didn't deliver. It is irritatingly slow and becomes annoying to use after a short while. Overall, I just can't recommend this product. Maybe a future version will be better, but only time will tell. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Well, that can get annoying.